Hello everyone, welcome to UNC Digital class. I am Debashree Rai and today we are going to start a new subject, that is corporate restructuring and financial engineering. The whole syllabus of this concept is divided into two parts. The first part is about corporate restructuring and the second part is about financial engineering, and we start from corporate restructuring part. And in this particular video we will cover meaning of corporate restructuring and its type, reasons for corporate restructuring and various strategies which are used by the company for doing corporate restructuring. As we all know, an organization does not exist in a vacuum. It exists in its environment and which is dynamic in nature. In order to create efficient and competitive environment with the view to increase market share, brand image and synergies, companies use restructuring as a business strategy to ensure their long-term viability. Restructuring generally means rebuild, reorganize or redesign. In here, corporate restructuring is a wide term and it has no legal legislation, but by its term we can understand what is it. Corporate restructuring means if any company do any changes in its existing structure, we can call it as corporate restructuring, and it may be in form of financial restructuring or organizational or operational restructuring. In financial restructuring, the company can change the financial structure of it, and we all know the financial structure of a company is a composition of equity capital and debt capital. If a company do some changes in this equity capital or debt capital, we can call it as financial restructuring. The next one is organizational restructuring. In organizational restructuring, company can make or do any changes in the existing structure or existing organizational structure, that may be they reduce their employees or reduce or deduct many expenses which are more costly for them, and they create a financial distress position to a company. So we can call it as organizational or operational restructuring. Then reasons for corporate restructuring, why the companies prefer or do restructuring, because as earlier I said, a company exists in an environment and which is dynamic in nature. So there is various reasons which come forward for a company to do some changes in the previous strategy or they were prepared in previously when the company come into existence. The first one is about change in the strategy. As we all know, strategy which was prepared by the company for achieving their desired goal, and as per their settled strategy, they do various plans. But if any changes in the present environmental circumstances that create problem to achieve their desired goals, so that's why they prefer to change their strategy, and we call as corporate restructuring. Then the second one is about absence of profit. Profit is very vital factor for each and every organization, because without profit no business can run. If an entity is unable to earn profit, then it creates a financial distress or financial problem for that company. So that's why they try to eliminate or reduce that portion of that company which create financial burden in that company. So this is another reason for doing corporate restructuring. Now we understand what is reverse synergy. In reverse synergy, the expectation in which we based, like combination of two entity give more profit or give more smoothly running of a entity, that is not the real cause or real fact, because sometimes we feel the combined unit or combined entity is not give much more benefit to us. So that's why company think to separate that, and we call it as reverse synergy. Then income requirement. Income requirement is an important aspect. As we all know, without some generating income or profit, a business cannot run smoothly. So if a company or corporate face some financial hurdles to raise fund, at that time they thought, or this is a wise decision for them to sell or liquidate some portion of asset which is not giving much more benefit to them, and that is another reason for doing corporate restructuring. Then we go forward the strategies which are used by the company for doing corporate restructuring. In this, merger is one of the most important strategy which preferred by many companies. In merger, we know merger is the combination of two or more companies and they perform as a single entity. And in merger, we have three varieties of merger, that is horizontal merger, vertical merger and conglomerate merger. In horizontal merger, when two or more company join together and have a same product line, that means they are direct competitor of each other. Let us suppose A is a retail industry and B Limited is also a retail industry, and if they merge together, we can call it as horizontal merger. Then vertical merger, in vertical merger, merger between the two companies, those who have a different stage in a single supply chain. That means suppose X is a car manufacturing company and B is a tire manufacturing company. If these two companies merge together, we can call it as vertical merger. Then the third one is about conglomerate merger. In conglomerate merger, two companies join together which are completely different from each other. For suppose a retail industry do merge or they company combine together with a FMCG company or a telecom industry, we can call as conglomerate merger because these companies have no similar relationship or similar customer or they have totally unrelated product line. Next strategy is demerger. Demerger, when a company segregate its main entity into separate part, we can call it as demerger because it helps the entity operate smoothly and give more importance on a specific task. Because when a company feel joint working together is not benefited or having a separate wing or separate entity give us more operational activities or more financial burden, then they decide to segregate their department into different company. That is why they operate smoothly. Then the next strategy is reverse merger. Reverse merger is the opportunity for private limited company, those who are unlisted and they getting the chance of become public listed company by having the ownership of different number of shares or majority shares of public limited company. Then next one is disinvestment. Disinvestment means when a company or entity decide to selling out or liquidate an asset or subsidiary, it called disinvestment. When a company decide to sell out, because if a unit or entity decide the asset which they acquire or they have that is not given the proper return to them, then only they decide to sell out, and this is also called divestiture. Then takeover or acquisition. Takeover means when one company having the control of another one company, we can call it as takeover, and takeover may be a friendly takeover or hostile takeover in which one company having the controlling power of another company, they doing their business having the control of another company. In joint venture, two or more company join together, perform together and they mainly share their financial activities together and they form a entity only because to achieve a desired goal or desired project, and after the completion of that project the entity or the combination of these two entity may dissolve. Then strategic alliance. In strategic alliance, two parties are involved in doing business and they have simultaneously operate individually, but in strategic alliance they join together to achieve a desired project. After achieving the desired project, the strategic alliance may be dissolved. The last one is franchising. Franchising is an agreement between two parties. There is a franchisor and franchisee. When franchisor do agreement with franchisee and give permission to do business in his own name, that is a corporate restructuring in which franchisee having the right to use the name of franchisor and do their business. This is all about corporate restructuring, its type, reasons and strategies, and in this process we cover the corporate restructuring introduction part. In the next class or in the next video we will go through and we will complete our merger and merger theories briefly. Thank you.